Okay, so picture this. Jennifer Lopez's very first ex-husband, this guy named Ojani Noa, is coming out swinging with some major accusations. He's basically saying that J.Lo cheated on him back when they were married, and he's dropping this bomb right after she went on this interview talking about how none of her exes ever truly loved her. Like, damn, talk about stirring the pot. Ojani's not holding back at all. He posted this whole rant on Instagram, telling her to quit playing the victim and stop dragging him and her other exes through the mud. He starts off by being like, "Hey, enough with putting us down and acting like you're the innocent one here." He straight up says the real issue isn't with him or any of the other guys she's been with, it's with her. Ojani's painting this picture of himself as this super devoted dude who was head over heels in love with her. He even uprooted his whole life for her. Moved to a different state, ditched his job, left his family behind, all to support her as she was blowing up in Hollywood. That's some serious commitment, right? But according to him, she couldn't keep things faithful. He goes on to point out how she's had all these chances at love, she's been married 4 times and had a ton of relationships in between. And he's like, "You've had good ones, including me." Ojani's hyping himself up as this amazing, loving person who's honest, faithful, never lied or messed around on her. He never cheated, never acted shady. In fact, he says he's too good for her, which is kinda savage. He claims she picked fame and money over their relationship, and even though he tried super hard to make it work, she was the one lying and cheating. That's why he bounced and filed for divorce. Ojani wraps it up by telling her to own up to it for once. Admit that she's the problem and feel some shame about it. It's like he's fed up with her narrative and wants the world to know his side. This all kicked off because J.Lo did this big interview with Howard Stern where she opened up about her love life. She was saying she's finally realized she's lovable, but her exes just weren't capable of giving her real love. Like, they didn't have it in them because they need to work on loving themselves first. She explained that her exes gave her what they could, all the fancy stuff like rings, houses, marriages, you name it. They tried to hand her the world, but when Howard straight up said they didn't love her, she agreed. "They didn't," she said. Oof, that's gotta sting for anyone who's been with her. And now Ojani's clapping back, feeling like she's throwing shade at him unfairly. But wait, this isn't the first time Ojani spilled tea about their split. Just recently, he blamed part of it on her ex Sean Diddy Combs. He said when Sony threw all this money at her for her music career, Diddy got involved as a producer on some tracks for her debut album On the 6. That's when, according to Ojani, the lying and separation started brewing. J.Lo and Diddy ended up dating from 1999 to 2001, right after her marriage to Ojani ended. Ojani claims Diddy had a hand in messing things up. He shared more deets in this TV appearance, saying he was busy opening a restaurant in LA while J.Lo was jetting between Miami and New York working on the album. He'd visit her when he could, but that distance created space for deception. It's like the classic story of fame pulling people apart. Her career was skyrocketing and he felt left behind. Now let's zoom out a bit because J.Lo's love life is like a whole Hollywood saga. She was married to Ojani from 1997 to 1998, super short and sweet at the start. Then she tied the knot with dancer Chris Judd from 2001 to 2003, another quick one. After that, it was singer Mark Anthony from 2004 to 2014. That's the longest, and they have twins together, Emmy and Max, who are 17 now. And most recently, actor Ben Affleck from 2022 to 2025, which was this big Bennifer reunion that everyone was rooting for, but it crashed and burned. J.Lo's always been this powerhouse. Singer, actress, dancer, businesswoman. She blew up with Selena, then dominated music with hits like On the Floor and Waiting for Tonight. But her relationships, they've been under the microscope forever. Fans love dissecting them, and exes like Ojani popping up with claims just adds fuel to the fire. Is he bitter? Maybe. But he's got his story and he's sticking to it. Think about what this means for J.Lo. She's out here reflecting on her past, trying to grow and learn from it, saying her exes couldn't love her properly. But Ojani's flipping the script, saying no, she's the one who messed up. It's that age-old battle of perspectives and breakups. Everyone sees it differently. And in celeb world it gets amplified because it's all public. Ojani's a producer and actor now, 51 years old, and he's using social media to air this out. Smart or messy? Probably both. But it shows how old wounds can reopen, especially when someone like J.Lo talks openly about her heartbreaks. She might be embarrassed or just brush it off. She's a pro at handling drama. In the end, this is just another chapter in J.Lo's epic life story. She's resilient AF, always bouncing back stronger. Whether Ojani's claims hold water or not, it's got everyone talking. And hey, maybe it'll inspire her next song or movie. That's the J-Lo way, turn pain into art.